Hey guys, this is Don't Sweat the Technique, and today I'm here with my friend Chris, and we're going over some more specific side control techniques. Last video we went over some conceptual things, but here we're gonna actually do some more specific techniques once we've used those concepts. So go back and check that video out. So here we have our partner getting in a deep side control. Just your regular underhook crossface, and like I said from the first video, we're doing our 3 steps. We're having our free frames here. We're getting on our edge here, and next we're gonna start dealing with his methods of control, which is either the underhook or the crossface. So, like I said, we're doing the underhook first. So, first things first. Once you've established your frames, gotten on your edge, there'll be this space here. More often than not, that space will present itself, and you'll be able to swim your arm underneath like so. From here, you're not going to want to shoot your arm too deep in your underhook. You'll probably just want to use about to your elbow, and you'll put that in his lat. And then from there, you're almost driving up and trying to open his elbow and facing into him the whole time. The whole time I'm turning in. So real quick, got our frames facing in on our edge, pummel. Now I'm gonna bring my elbow out here, building up a structure. Now from here, I'm really strong, and if Chris pushes into me, I can push back into him. So it's both, we both have pretty good base here, but because I have the underhook, I'm in a pretty good spot. So the first move we're gonna go over is it's called the knee tap. This is probably your highest percentage move, and what you're gonna be looking for most often or right off the bat. So once you've built up to the spot, all you're gonna do is take the hand that's not underhooking and just grab the knee and just drive your weight through. Finish your sweep, try and stay connected at the hips, come around and establish control. Boom. Come back. We scoop back a little bit. So I'm getting my frames on my edge facing him, underhook. Notice how I'm really emphasizing this elbow. You really need this to build up your base. And knee tap. Whoa. Normally coming around the back, around his legs is normally the better option, but just those are some ideas. So the next feed off that position is going to be if he really drives back into you off that knee tap. So getting our frames, underhook, building up here. We're looking for our knee tap push in, but we can't, maybe he widens his base out, we can't quite reach it, or he's pushing back in. From there, there's a lot of different ways to grip, but what's important is he's pushing back in. Just for now, for general principles, I would say cup the hip, and you're gonna scoop this near side leg. So I go for the knee tap, boom, with the hip and the knee coming back on top. So one more time. Free my frames, get the underhook, building up my base, pushing in, boom. It's really important that you get that feed. If you don't push in and get that push back in, it really won't work like you planned. So, and then lastly, we got our third technique here called the shuck, and this, in my opinion, is the lowest percentage move, but it gets you right to the back. So it's sweet. It's definitely worth going for. It's pretty low committal, or non-committal, but freeing our frames here, building up our base. From here, if his whizzer isn't too here, you see how his hand, you can see that is in there. Here, Chris comes up a little bit, see his hand is right there. When that comes through, this move becomes too difficult. But if his whizzer's a little looser, and I bring my shoulders to my ears, bring him forward and myself forward, and duck and bring my head down all at the same time. Boom, like so, you're coming to the back. So we'll do that one more time, the shuck off all the way from the bottom, and then we'll kind of run through the 3 options real quick. So again, our 3 concepts from the first video, pummeling up here, and we're shucking. All right, boom. So then lastly, we're gonna just kind of show all 3. So we got our frames, getting on our edge, underhook, building our base. So there's knee tap, the shuck, and then the switch back. Boom. All those are pretty good options. That whole escape, all that series is definitely worth playing with. As a top player, when somebody presents me with that, I know that there's a lot of counters to that, but that's a really good option for the bottom guy. Being able to present that option will give you space, whether or not it's successful. So, thanks for watching.